Hey, what's going on, guys? So there hasn't been much YouTube drama to really cover lately. However, I do find myself very interested in the story right here. So for those who don't know, there is this extremely popular content creator named Brett Cooper who previously worked for the Daily Wire. She just announced today that she will be leaving the Daily Wire, and there were rumors surrounding this for at least a few weeks because I remember seeing it on Twitter where people were basically saying, "Hey, not only is she going to leave, but they're going to replace her with their best friend." As a matter of fact, let me pull up this post right here. It says right here, the Daily Wire allegedly plans to replace show host Brett Cooper on her own show with producer Reagan after a disagreement with CEO Jeremy. Now, remember, for those who don't know, the Daily Wire is basically a conservative media company. They have a bunch of conservative personalities who, they have their own little shows, their own little segments. And we had a controversy with the Daily Wire, I believe, earlier this year because Candace Owens, who I'm sure most of you guys know, she was a personality who worked for the Daily Wire, got paid all that. And she had a falling out with leadership and she got pushed out. So Candace Owens is no longer a part of the Daily Wire. And now Brett Cooper is now leaving the Daily Wire. The reason why this is so interesting is because this media network, which in order to run a media network, you're going to need to get views. And in order to make money, you're going to need talent to get you the views. The two people on their network who get the most amount of views have essentially been pushed out. Candace Owens gets an insane amount of views on her YouTube channel, and Brett Cooper is just huge. She gets an insane amount of views too. As a matter of fact, we could just do the comparison right here. So this is the founder of the Daily Wire. I'm sure most of you guys know who this is. This is Ben Shapiro. You can kind of see his views right here. Like, they kind of fluctuate. Sometimes he gets 150,000 views. Sometimes he gets 200,000 views. But for the most part, his views really fluctuate. He doesn't get nearly as many views as Brett Cooper. Let's just go ahead and go to her channel right here, the comment section with Brett Cooper. And you can see she just blows him out of the water. I mean, majority of her videos get 300, 400,000, 500,000 views. Like, she gets an insane amount of views on her video, and her views are very, very consistent. So I think it's very strange that she's leaving the Daily Wire. Nobody really knows why. As a matter of fact, let me actually play the video. She posted a video basically explaining that she left the Daily Wire. She gave her explanation. It wasn't really much of anything, but we'll still play it anyway. Here we go.
Hey guys, some of you have heard the rumors online, and the rumors are mostly true. Today, December 10th, will be my last day hosting the comment section and working for the Daily Wire. It is not true that I am being forced out. It was my own choice to leave. And believe me, this is bittersweet. I have had the most unbelievable 3 years helping to craft the show, building this community, and telling stories and sharing the truth every day. Through the comment section, you all have made me braver, more articulate, more thoughtful, more hopeful than I could have ever imagined. And I'm grateful that we spent this time together. And I'm grateful that the Daily Wire gave us a platform to grow this community. But at this point in my life, I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire. My producer, Reagan, is taking over as host of the comment section, and I wish her and the Daily Wire all the best. We have had 3 great years, and I am proud of what we've accomplished together. Leaving the show and the platforms that we've built.
I thought this was her show. I think the one thing that's a little confusing here is I honestly thought that this was her show. I don't know too much. I have seen some of her videos. I'm definitely familiar with her, but I don't know too much about how the comment section first started. I thought that was her show. I thought she blew up on YouTube and the comment section was originally her idea. So I'm not entirely sure how the Daily Wire still gets control of that show. And now one of her, like, I guess this person's like her best friend / producer, Reagan, is now going to take over the show, which is so weird too, because lately, the few times I will watch her show, because she does make good content. Sometimes she posts videos that I'm interested in. And some of the times when I would click on her videos, the producer Reagan person will be running the show. And she would kind of be like, oh, Brett Cooper's out right now, so I'm taking over the show. So it's like they were already kind of hinting that this was kind of going to happen. So it's just a very weird situation all the way around. And so, yeah, she says she's leaving the Daily Wire. I guess we could go ahead and listen to the rest of her statement.
Built is hard, but I'm very excited for what's to come. Knowing that we have brought so many people together in laughter over these last 3 years means the world to me. I appreciate all of you, so let's chat again soon. But in the meantime, go touch some grass, kick some rocks, and we'll catch up shortly. And now for some final thoughts from the God King himself, Jeremy Boring.
Bittersweet indeed. We're sad to see Brett go.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that guy is the co-founder with his name is Jeremy. He's the co-founder with Ben Shapiro, and I think he's like the CEO of like the company or whatever. So, he posts his BS statement. We're sad to see you go, blah, blah. Even though the rumors are he's the reason why, she's leaving. They had disagreements or whatever. But, yeah, if I were her, I wouldn't really care that much because, she's the hit. She's the star. She's the personality. Like, she just gets such an insane amount of views. She's that type of person where she's so big, she could kind of just do whatever she wants. She could go to whatever platform. She could just start her own YouTube channel. I think what I'm very interested in is I'm so confused on what happens with her YouTube channel. That's really what I want to know. What's going to happen to this channel right here? Because this channel is where everybody knows her on. Like, does she get control of this channel, or does she still get the post? Or does she have to start a completely new channel and try to get her followers to follow her there? Like, I don't know how that's going to work. Hopefully she gets to keep her own channel because this is her bread and butter. This is where everybody knows her. This is where she gets all the views. So I don't know. It's kind of a mess here. I wanted to go ahead and kind of look here. This is another post on Twitter where, because like I said, Twitter was already on it. I don't know how people got wind, but the rumors were already kind of swirling that Brett Cooper was going to leave the comment section, or I guess the Daily Wire. And yeah, you kind of have that going there. I think one of the interesting parts about these situations always is I don't know what sort of documents they have these people sign behind the scenes or how this stuff goes, but whenever these things happen where you have a falling out and somebody leaves, they're never really able to speak about it. I suspect, or at least hopefully, sometime in the future, maybe Brett Cooper will speak on why she's even leaving, because I just feel like she was a perfect fit for the Daily Wire. I mean, just to be clear, I don't watch the Daily Wire. I've never watched it. I strictly watch YouTube. That's all I do. I'm sure the Daily Wire makes some of that YouTube money that she gets as well, and she does a lot of sponsorships and all. I'm sure the Daily Wire is a part of that as well. But I think what's interesting is I think there's a lot of people that are in the same boat as me. They may watch her show a lot, or they may occasionally watch her show like I do, and they don't ever watch the Daily Wire. So it's kind of one of those things where wherever she goes, I'm probably going to follow. I'm not saying I'm an avid watcher, but some of her videos I do watch and I do enjoy. I do think she's a very talented content creator. And I just think for you as a media company, this is just kind of goofy. Like, you're losing all this talent. Ben Shapiro is not the main star anymore. Like, he's kind of, was he like 40 something years old? Like, he's kind of like, I don't want to say irrelevant because he's not irrelevant. He's not as popular as Candace Owens and Brett Cooper. So I'm just not entirely sure why you would let these people walk away. And now you have these randoms like the producer Reagan. I don't even know who the heck that is. I can tell you right now, I like the way Brett articulates and covers stuff. So I would more so follow her and watch her than continue to watch the show with producer Reagan. Cause like, who are you? Like, what, like, no, the magic ain't there, So anyway, it's a slow news day, as you could tell on the main channel. So I just kind of want to cover that. By the way, I got to plug my second channel because the second channel's been kind of going up lately. Definitely make sure to subscribe and follow the second channel if you enjoy the content on this channel. Subscribe to the second channel. I'll talk about other stuff besides YouTube drama, which I mainly do on this channel. But yeah, the second channel was Late Night with Echoes. I posted 2 videos on Jay-Z. They both got pretty decent views. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, that channel seems to be gaining a little traction. So you might as well follow it. Be a part of the journey over there. So yeah, anyway, that's today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.